Welcome to Oracle APM tutorial series. In this video, I would like to show you how to create a span filter and a metric group and how you can use that metric group as a custom dimension when creating a metric alarm. My name is Yutaka Takatsu. I am one of the product managers in Observability and Management product management team in Oracle Cloud Infrastructure. In this demo, I would like to show you how to create a metric alarm using a span filter and metric group. Metric group is basically a custom dimension to metrics. There is a metric called span duration, which monitors the execution duration of a span. But you may want to monitor spans only for the checkout service in your application. On the other hand, there is no out-of-the-box dimension you can filter the metric with the checkout service. That is where span filter and metric group can be used. You can specify a query pattern in the span filter and create a custom dimension in metric group. Then you can create an alarm based on the metric group. So let's see how that can be done. So I have APM domain page open in my screen. To create a span filter, select the span filters link under the resources. Then click Create Filter. The Create Span Filter pane opens at the right-hand side of the screen, and here specify the name of the pattern. And here is a pattern which I copied from Trace Explorer. In this example, the pattern includes two conditions: service name equals to WSK storefront and operation name equals to checkout. Expand the validation option to ensure the pattern is valid. Then click Create. Now the span filter is created. Next, let's create a metric group. In the Create Metric Group pane, which is open in the right-hand side of the screen, enter the name of the metric group. Checkout MG. Then select the span filter name created in the previous step from the pull-down menu. So in this case, checkout service. Namespace is Oracle APM monitoring. And for the metrics, I will select span duration. You can validate the data here as well. Then click Create. After you created a metric group, and once there is a traffic in your application, the metric data is pushed to the monitoring service. Then you can go to the Metric Explorer page and create an alarm for a metric that is filtered by the metric group. So let's create an alarm based on the metric group. Once again, I am at the Metric Explorer page. Select the compartment and select metric namespace. Then select the metric name. Here I'm going to select span duration because that is the metric which was used in the metric group. Next, from the dimension name pull-down menu, select the metric group name and select the metric group. Here I know that is checkout MG. Click Update Chart and let's set to the last 6 hours. And let's take a look at the query details. There are 4 metric streams, and the top one is without anomalies, and the second one is with anomalies. So looking at the chart, small dots with light blue color, these indicate anomalies. Close this window, and let's go ahead and create an alarm. And you have seen this page already. This will navigate you to the alarm definition page. There are a few more steps to complete the creation of the alarm. First, name the alarm. Checkout span duration. Alarm severity is warning. And many of the steps are pre-entered already. Make sure the right metric is selected. Let me change this to max. And ensure the correct metric group is selected in the metric dimension section. In this example, selected metric group is checkout MG. Then set the threshold. I'll set to greater than 30,000 milliseconds, which is 30 seconds. This is a condition where to trigger the alarm. And finally, define a notification method. I'm going to select the existing topic that sends me notifications and save alarm. Now the alarm is created. Alarm will be triggered when the span duration is greater than 30,000 milliseconds, and the dimension used is the metric group, which is a checkout MG. And once the threshold is crossed, it will going to send me email notifications. Okay, so I came back to the screen next morning. It's 12 hours since I created alarm. Here I opened the alarm definitions page where I can see the list of alarms created for this compartment and their status and configurations. I would like to check the status of the alarm I created if any occurrence I had overnight. Click Checkout Span Duration from the list, and it opens the general information, also the alarm history. Looks like there is not any firing in the last 1 hour, so I'm going to change this to last 6 hours. And now I see a firing at 1:30 p.m. UTC, which is 6 a.m. my time, so that's 3 hours ago. That was also recorded in a table view. And because I configured to receive email notification, the same information was delivered to my mailbox. And that was 6:40 a.m. So the mail was delivered when the time of the firing. And lastly, let me show you how you can see the custom metrics in the dashboard. In this custom dashboard, which I created for the demo purpose, there are line charts that represent the status of the span duration metric. Both are filtered by the checkout service using the metric group as a dimension, but one at the right-hand side only monitors the span duration with anomalies. Let's see how these metric charts are created. Change to the edit mode of the dashboard. Click this pen icon and click Edit Metric widget. And here is where you can modify the chart. Under the source data, click the 3-dot icon next to the metric name and click Edit. Expand. So this opens the Edit Source Data window where you can see the source data of the metric. And here you can confirm that the metric group checkout MG is selected as a source data. And in addition to that, it has anomaly set to 1. So this metric chart has 2 dimensions used for the filtering, first by the checkout service and second by the anomaly. This concludes the demonstration of configuring a span filter and metric group and creating an alarm based on the metric group in APM service. We have more videos discussing and demonstrating APM features, so please see the description of this video to find the links to other APM tutorial videos. Thank you for watching.